On the back of what we saw yesterday, which was a near 2% fall for the market, today as well, today at least we managed to arrest the fall, if not fall further. So while we did close off from the day's highs. Remember, for the better part of today's trading session, we were holding up by about 0.5%, which, mind you, is meaningless given the 5% context of the fall that we've had after the post-budget highs. So 14,700 is what we managed to latch on to towards close. But then again, from that 0.5% gain, we closed in with just about 50 odd points up in the green for the Nifty futures. The problem area for the market continues to be private banks. They are really unable to resurrect. So even Kotak Bank, for instance, that fell another 3.5% today. The HDFC financial twins, HDFC as well as HDFC Bank, both of those stocks as well were lower. ICICI Bank too did not really see a meaningful move uptick. In fact, it had a very, very choppy slide on day and finally closed in just marginally in the green for itself. Add to that Maruti, Divis Labs, Bajaj Finance, Bharti, HCL Technologies, Techem. These were all laggards in trade today. The one trade which actually held out, as was the case yesterday as well, was really the commodity plays. So while yesterday it was restricted to just metals, today you had some of the other oil sensitives as well join in the party, given the kind of spike that you've been seeing in crude prices of late. So oil marketing companies, BPCL, HPCL, IOC, they all held out. Then, of course, you had a Tata Steel, which surged by about 8%. Hindalco, which held out very smartly. You had a GAIL, which looked very good. And then some of the other players like a JSW Steel, L&T, for instance, SBI Life, HDFC Life, and IndusInd Bank as well did there a bit. The good thing is that the broader markets managed to outperform what the benchmarks couldn't really reclaim, and they are the ones which actually held out and outperformed today. So almost about 94 stocks, and at the highs of the day, over 100 stocks were standing to the green line. Largely, again, it was the commodity plays that held out. Cummins as well added to that bag. You had a Vedanta, Jubilant Foodworks, SAIL. These were all participants which were holding out very well. On the flip side though, IGL, Godrej Consumer Products, BOB, LAL Pathlabs, they are the ones which dragged even in today's trading session. The texture of the market, of course, has been challenged. There's no denying that. For a bull market which has been so raging and roaring, and especially since the post-budget moves, to say that we've fallen 5% from the top is fine. These kind of aberrations in a raging bull market do happen. We could fall even further. But the key thing to note, of course, is going to be what the FII pattern is. Remember, yesterday, both the FIIs as well as DIIs sold in an equal quantum, and that happened after a very, very long time. And the quantum was large, around 900 odd crore rupees. So today, the FII figure as well is going to be very, very critical, especially running into the expiry, which is coming Thursday.